Hey guys, here with this is Zero here with another unboxing. I guess it's an unboxing with models right there. This is actually another Space Wolf model for Warhammer 40k Space Wolves, Lucas the Trickster. I paid $18 and some change after tax for Lucas the Trickster. I got him from Titan Toys. Or Titan Games. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Titan Games in Addison, Illinois. My buddy Rob lives right by the shop, so we popped over there, and I saw Lucas, and I could have gotten Lucas recast, but they had him in fine mold or finecast, whatever this stuff is. And I looked online, and he was pretty pricey, so you know, initially I wasn't going to get this guy at all. I do not like the model, nor do I like finecast. But I like pewter even less, but it is what it is, right? I got him because I thought he was I read a couple stories about him. He's pretty cool. Statistically, he seems okay. He seems like he's an elite choice for the army. He seems like a pretty tough Space Wolf guy, 2+ weapon skill, that's pretty good. He gives you your blood claws a bonus, they get to re-roll failed wound rolls of 1 if they're within 6 inches of him. I don't like his Master of Mischief ability where it's -1 to everybody's leadership within 3 inches of him, because he's Lucas the Trickster and he's shisty and whatever. He plays a lot of games. He also can't be your warlord. He gets the last laugh, so if he's struck down in close combat, you roll a dice against your opponent. If you win, they take D6 wounds, D6 mortal wounds. If they win, nothing happens. Lucas is removed from the table. He's got the pelt of the doppelganger, which means that your opponent has to roll or subtract 1 to hit from the attacks in close combat. So he's kind of quirky, but I like that he buffs blood claws. So it's kind of cool. Again, though, I don't like. I really feel like during this era of Games Workshop's modeling, they were just trying to get stuff out. It's kind of old school style design, right when they changed a lot of that stuff. So he still suffers from the walking forward, arm up guy. There were like 100 Space Marines characters made with this exact same fucking pose. Like, there's a priest, there's con exclusive guys, there were con exclusive Space Marines, Space Wolves, a ton of these guys, all they all suffered from the same. It was like the same guy drew the pose, and then the same sculptor, like, yeah, I got you, bro, I know this. Just sprinkle some Space Wolf stuff on him, boom, he's good to go. Let me see if we can get this guy open here. I hate these little plastic blisters, dude. They're like the freaking worst. But my Kershaw blur is super good. So here's our little guy with our 25 mil base. Check that out. See, that's what I'm talking about. They didn't even change the base on this character. Maybe, you know what though? To be fair, maybe I just got an old one. An old one that was sitting on the shelf for a while. I'm gonna chalk it up to that. But this right here, this infuriated me, man, back in the day. Dude, there were like orc knobs on these tiny effing bases. Like, ridiculously small. I look back and I'm like, how did I get my Space Marines on all these 25 mil bases? And anybody who knows, you'd have like feet sticking off the base and all that crap. I'm glad they changed over to the 32 mil bases. I will be putting him on a 32 mil base. So here is Lucas's main body, Mr. Trickster. His main body there. Very basic. Stand and deliver pose. Sorry, walk forward and deliver. I don't know. Arm up, walking forward, talking smack. That's. And here is his cloak of the doppelganger, which is basically a full wolf pelt. There's the inside, and there's the outside. I don't know, I apologize if you can't really see the detail too well on that. Lighting is kind of There we go. It's a cool pelt though. I mean, it's a full one, which is interesting. Most of the time they have like a half where it's draped over the front and the side or something. But it's not bad. It's actually pretty cool. Although, it does seem to have like a weird dragon tail or something on there. I don't know. Either way, that's Mr. Trickster. You know, that's him. All tricked out. And his awesome 25mm base. That's so. Honestly, I could have done without this guy. I will be very upset if they re-release or release a model of this guy in plastic and he's like twice the size and 50mm base or some shit like that. I'll be upset. I know they did it with Logan. To be honest, the only character in the Space Wolf army, see, I bought this guy because I'm like, you know what, I'll just accept it. He's just a real simple elite character you add to your game. Whatever, he's a buffer, you know, no big deal. Not really offended by it or anything like that. I don't like the design. I don't like the quality of this resin stuff that they use or whatever this crap is that they used for a while. They didn't like it either. Obviously, they went to plastic altogether, so whatever. But the only figure that I really care about that they actually redo, and I'm talking like Logan Grimnar style, like completely give it a redesign, is Ragnar Blackmane. Games Workshop, if you ever watch these videos or somebody knows them that knows somebody, please let them know. Change that motherfucking figure. It has got to be the worst figure, in my opinion, ever made for the Space Wolf army. Like, it's just, he's back in that era, you know, of the old Khorne Berserkers where everybody's standing up, you know, straight with their arms out, showing their weapons. You know, press one, you know, you sculpt it, you press it into a mold, pour some pewter in, boom, here's your guy. That was it. Like, that's one of the worst figures that this line ever had. So I hope that they redo Ragnar Blackmane. At least these guys were a bit more modern imposing and stuff, but whatever. Please redo Ragnar Blackmane. But nonetheless, this is Lucas the Trickster for the Warhammer 40k Space Wolves army. He's an elite choice. He buffs Blood Claws, so get some Blood Claws, wrap him up in that Blood Claw sauce, and just send him out there. And he might actually do well with Crom Dragon Gaze, because Crom Dragon Gaze actually does a lot of buffing too for characters who are charging into close combat. So that might be a nice 1-2 punch. Crom Dragon Gaze and Lucas the Trickster handling business with some Blood Claws. I think that could be the way to go. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have Lucas, whatever, the original pewter, if there was one, this guy, what your thoughts are on the model, the stats, whatever. Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.